What is going on, everybody? My name is Essential, and today I'm bringing you guys a video about a legend that you guys should be keeping your eye on while playing the new season, Season 13, Ranked. Now, who is this legend that I'm talking about? It's gonna be Ashe. I think Ashe in this season, since we're playing on Stormpoint now, is going to be a very, very viable option. Now, before I go over why I believe she's a very good legend this season, let's go over her kit and explain what she's going to be doing and what you guys should be doing when you guys are playing her. So let's get started. She has two passives basically. The first one, you look in your mini map and it shows you the most recent deaths on the map. And this is the whole map too. It's not just a certain area, not 200 meters, whatever it is. It's the whole map. So you will basically know where everyone's at after they're done with the gunfight. Now, for her second part of her passive is after you kill a team or you run into some enemy death box, you could scan the death box and it's going to show you exactly where the enemy team that killed them are. And this pings them for about, I want to say like 5 seconds. And it's not a scan like Bloodhound, but it's more just like a ping. So you gotta make sure you pay attention to that. Now, her tactical is an arc snare. It's basically a spinning snare that travels pretty slow, but once it touches the enemy, it pulls them back and it's kind of pulling them in, and it doesn't let you get out for about 5 seconds. It also does 20 damage. Now, to finish off her kit is her ultimate. It's the Phase Breach. This is basically a one-way portal where you could take your whole team to one location, but you can't go back. And it's to travel a pretty far distance. And I'll explain to you guys how to use that more efficiently and how to make sure you get the most out of that ultimate, because it does take a little longer to regenerate opposed to other legends ultimates. Now, for her passive, I'm not going to be really giving you too much tips on her passive. It's pretty simple. It's just a passive, but in the early game, if you guys are trying to look for fights, just look at the mini map and try and find any close death box and just go straight to it and fight them basically. Let's focus on one of her important part of her kits, since you're able to use it so often, and that's the arc snare. I believe you should be using the arc snare whenever you're getting into a gunfight, engaging into a gunfight. You want to use it before you get there, just because it's so slow. You could shoot it out and it's traveling to them, and the whole time you're running towards them as well, and you're gonna get extra damage on them. You're gonna get them stuck, and that's whenever you're able to push up. You're already gonna have 10 seconds left for your tactical to come back already, and you'll be able to use it again. Another way you could use it is to get away from situations and block a door or block an entrance if you have to. And I think it's very useful in those situations where you need to heal, because most people don't want to run through the arc snare, take extra damage, and be stuck there. So it deters a lot of enemies from pushing you, and that'll give you 2-3 seconds to try and get some heals off, or fall back further and do something else back there. But let's move over to her ult now. Her ult is very, very powerful, and you could use it in a lot of different ways. And I think a couple of the ways that you guys should be using them is to get a height advantage or to run away from situations. In this clip up here, I'm going to be showing you guys how I use it for height advantage. Now, our teammate just went down, and I'm popping a heal, and I see that she went up top. And instead of fighting from top to bottom, I decided to use my ult, come from a different angle, and I was able to take her out and get the kill for our team. Basically, what I'm telling you guys is you gotta think of different ways to attack the enemies without them expecting it. It's almost like a tool where you could travel right away to a certain spot. So you got to be able to think right away and execute on it. And once you do, you'll be able to get kills like that. Now, another one of my tips is to be able to know when to use your ult to run away from situations. And again, I'm going to show you guys in this clip how I was able to get us out of a situation where we were going to die if I didn't use my ult there. So there is only a couple other legends that could get you out of situations like this, such as Wraith, maybe Valk. Those are the only two that come to mind right now, but Ashe has to be one of my favorite ones to get out of situations because you could leave so fast. And as you can see here, this fight was just not gonna work for us. We had to get out of here, and instead of taking all this damage trying to run away, I decided to teleport us out right behind cover, and we did not take as much damage, or if any damage at all, from that team. And they probably don't even know that we rotated so far out too. And that's the good thing about using Ashe, is you could get out of situations so fast without them even knowing. It's still kind of loud when you use your ult, but I mean, it's just so good. They won't know where you guys went. So that's gonna finish off my tips for using Ashe in Stormpoint. I believe she's gonna be very, very useful in Season 13 ranked, just because there's so much open room and stuff. It's so easy to arc snare everybody. You guys gotta just try her. I know she's kind of hard, she's a little try hard, but I'm sure you guys will be able to do something. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Peace, guys.